Welcome to class. Today we'll be talking about something interesting, the Matthew effects. The Matthew effect. It sounds like a big word, right? Well, let me explain. The Matthew effect is a big idea that says those who use what they have will get more, and those who don't may lose even what they have. All right. It comes from the Bible in Matthew chapter 25, verse 29, where Jesus told the story about servants who were given money to take care of. The servants were given money to take care of. The ones who used and multiplied what they had were rewarded, but the one who hid his money lost it. So the Matthew effect reminds us that the more you practice or use your gifts, the better you become. But if you ignore it or waste it, it starts to fade away. Now, this is how it works. Imagine your brain, your talent, or your habits are like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. If you don't use it, it becomes weak. Now, let me give you more examples so you can relate to it. One, reading. A child who reads every day learns new words, understands stories better. And after a while, reading feels easy and fun. A child who never reads struggles with big words and will later find reading boring and hard. Now, here is it. This is the Matthew effect. The reader keeps improving. The more you read, the better you become. Two, in writing. If you write stories often, your handwriting becomes neater and your idea becomes clearer. If you don't write, if you rarely write, your handwriting stays rough and writing feels difficult. The one who writes more gets better. Now, that's the Matthew effect. The more you write, the better you become. Three, in sports or maybe in dance, a child who practices football or practices a particular sport or dance improves quickly. They'll play better, get picked for the team, and feel happy. The child who skips practice stays the same way, stays at the same level, or even gets worse. Now, this is it. The one who practices grows stronger. That's the Matthew effect. Number four, using your talents. A child who sings or play an instrument regularly becomes very good at it. But someone who never practices forgets the notes or lyrics. The Matthew effect is this: use your gifts or you lose it. Number five, character or kindness. A child who greets others, helps out, and speaks politely gains more friends and respect. But a child who is rude or unkind loses friends. The kind one keeps gaining love. That's another Matthew effect. Number six, let's go to money habits. Money and saving. A child who saves, let's say, some dollars or let's say 100 naira every week ends up with thousands in a few months. All right. Another who spends everything stays broke. That's the Matthew effect. Those who keep saving keeps gaining. Yes, that's a Matthew effect. Now I want us to go to maybe mathematics. Yes, let's talk about maths because this is where the Matthew effect shows clearly. A child who practices maths daily, your addition, your subtraction, your times table, keeps getting faster, better, and more confident. So when new topics come like fractions or algebra, they understand easily. But a child who rarely practices maths forgets simple steps and starts feeling afraid of numbers. The more they avoid it, the harder it becomes to learn later. The one who keeps practicing maths gets better and better. That is the Matthew effect. All right. The big lesson is this: the Matthew effect teaches us that small efforts grow big results. Reading 10 minutes a day makes you a strong reader. Practice builds confidence. The more you use your talent, the stronger it becomes. Ignoring your gifts, ignoring practicing makes it fade away. Let me remind you of this Bible connection again. Let me say it again. the Jesus story of three servants. It's in Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 to 30. You can go and read it. You can use your good news to read it so you understand your good news version. Each was given some money called talents. Two used their money well and gained more. One hid his money and lost it. That's exactly the Matthew effect. Use your gifts, it will grow. Hide your gifts, don't use it, it goes. All right, I want you to say this after me. If I keep using what I have, I'll have even more. Yes, if I keep using what I have, I'll have even more. Children, now you know what the Matthew effect means. It means when you use your time, your brain, your gifts, and your talents, you grow, you shine, and you stand tall. But when you hide your talent, when you refuse to practice or you waste your time, you shrink, you struggle, and you miss out on your blessings. Now raise your hand and say after me, I'll use what I have. I'll practice every day. I would not waste my gifts. I'll keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining. Give yourself a round of applause because you now understand that the more you use your mind, your manners, and your talents, the more God gives you. So children, remember, the Matthew effect isn't just a big idea, it is a life reminder. It is a life reminder. Use what you have and God will multiply it. Now rise on your feet, stretch your hands high and shout, I'll use what I have. Bye for now. I'm Coach Fola.